So from left to right, it's Canterbury-Bankstown in the first 40 minutes. Here's Lee Beater. The message is let's get up and get at them on both sides. They're hitting very hard, the Canterbury forwards. Penalty against Canterbury inside the 5. And now an eruption back where play came to a halt. Here it is again. Let's see what happens. Lee Beater let a shot go from behind on Gillespie. Lee Beater has been the centre of a lot of Canterbury attention since the match got underway. I've just got the feeling that they think there's a chink in his makeup. Talking of makeup, he'll need some too when if he's planning to make an on-camera appearance later. His right eye has come up very quickly. There it is on camera for you now. Graham Atkins with a very easy kick. But I wonder, is there such a thing on a day like today? He's got this. Graham Atkins kicks the goal and Parramatta lead by 2 points to 0 in the early stages of the NEC big game, the year's biggest.
Well, I think Canterbury have got the edge there in the front row. I think Peter Tunks and Paul Dunn there in the front row will be the deciding factor.
All right, thanks, Ron.
Thank you.
Penalty to Canterbury. This will be the equaliser, one would think, 32 metres out right in front against the Parramatta markers. Terry Lamb, they can boo all they like. I don't think it's going to affect this young man. He's very great under pressure, and he's got it. He's got it. He's got plenty of football ability too. Parramatta Canterbury 2-2. You're watching the NEC big game. Played by Price on 5. Sterling decides to push the ball and Gross away from one. He got the pass inside for Kenny. Kenny inside for Taylor. Taylor inside for Sterling, and Sterling picks up the first try of this big clash between the Eels and the Bulldogs. I must say to you, I thought maybe, just maybe, the pass from Growth to Kenny was a shade forward. Allowing the fact that it wasn't forward, it's been a beautiful pass by Sterling to Growth. Growth got out of one. Langmack had him in the second. That was the ball I'm talking about. But Kenny to Taylor to Sterling. And let's look on the positive side. That was a magnificent pass from Peter Sterling to set it up and then score the try.
Once again, the Bulldogs' defence was breached by a long pass. Here is the one from Sterling to Growth, but Growth still had plenty to do. He needed to beat a tackle, as did Brett Kenny. Back onto Taylor. I thought Taylor might have got there on his own, but he unselfishly gave the ball to Sterling, who did the rest.
So the blue and gold army has been on their feet as we watch it again on the NEC replay from the cameras at grass level almost. And here's the dive for the try from Peter Sterling. Straight on line for Atkins. And Parramatta lead by 8 points to 2.
John Mahoney wouldn't have liked that at all. Taylor was under no pressure. He ran the ball out, but instead of sitting down in the tackle and giving his Parramatta players time to come back, he fought in the tackle and he conceded possession.
That's against Parramatta for stealing in the tackle. And this is an easy one for Terry Lamb. Stan Jerd sharing a seat in the crowd with Paul Mayers. I guess he's around there somewhere. It's been generally put forward that Canterbury are very weakened today without Kelly and Mortimer. Of course, you think about it, Jerd, Mayers and Cronin, they can play a bit themselves. Lamb now. He should get this one. Just off centre, 15 out. He's got it. 8 points to 4, the new scoreline. Parramatta leading Canterbury in the NEC big game. First round encounter. 20 metres out, right in front of the uprights. Now it's Langmack holding it back. Out it goes to Potter. This man is Farah. They've got the numbers. Farah gets a pass away and Peter Mortimer strolls over for a try. Points all in the NEC big game. Canterbury throwing it around, players wrapping around, creating extras, and Peter Mortimer eventually was left unmarked as Eric Growth had gone in to take, I believe it was Paul Langmack.
The Parramatta defence has started this second half as it finished the first half. They're allowing Canterbury to stand in tackles, and here they paid the price, with Farah standing up, slipping the ball back onto Peter Mortimer, who went round to improve his position.
Try scorer Peter Mortimer. Lamb's kick, he likes it, but it's just gone away at the last moment. 8 points all, the NEC big game of the year, locked. Parramatta and Canterbury. Kenny making the error. Tunks with the ball. Farah. And it's Terry Lamb who picked it up on the half volley. They'll go all the way, I think. Potter knocked down by Parramatta. It's play on, and it's a try. It's a try to Canterbury-Bankstown. Try scorer, I'm not sure. I think it was Michael Potter. Let's have a look at the replay. There's no question that it's a try. Beautifully picked up by Terry Lamb on the half volley. Peter Mortimer went one way, then the other. Michael Potter it was who got the ball over. It's Peter Mortimer who scores the try. And there it is.
Well, there were some great rugby league skills in this try. The offload in the tackle, and Lamb scooped up a ball that was in an almost impossible situation. He threw the dummy, waited for support. It came in the form of Potter. Potter tried to drop a pass over the top. A Parramatta hand touched it. Sterling tried to clean it up, but he was too late.
Andrew Farah capitalised on the work of Peter Tunks prior to him handling the ball. Let's wait and see this ball as it is touched in flight. I think it was Steve Eller, actually. And Peter Mortimer picks up what could well be the match-winning try. Only a slight angle. And he's got it. So Canterbury-Bankstown now leads by the converted try margin, 14-8. Lamb. Got the kick in. That's the shot. 15 points to 8 in favour of the Bulldogs. Drop goal by Terry Lamb. 18 minutes of time remaining. 15-8 Canterbury leading. Lamb. Taylor's got a problem with an arm. He's clutching at his right wrist. Penalty to Canterbury right in front of the uprights. So Lamb from right in front picks up another 2-pointer for Canterbury. 17-8 in favour of the Premiers. Played by Langmack on his own 22. And Parramatta now most definitely looking down the barrel of their first defeat at their new home ground. Oh, that was a high tackle on Gillespie, and he has sent him off. It is Terry Leabeater. Price not impressed with the decision of the referee, and the referee had no hesitation in sending Terry Leabeater off. Bugden looking for a try that he's almost come to believe is his entitlement against Parramatta. Peter Tunks from dummy half has scored. Canterbury's third try. Canterbury making that try anyway look all too easy. From dummy half, Tunks takes it across. In fact, I think he scored a try in the grand final, and a lot of people thought he used Steve Mortimer as a shepherd, but there was no hint of it on that particular occasion. Lamb's kick hits the upright, no goal. 21-8, 9 minutes to go. The NEC big game. I wonder what thoughts are flooding through the mind of John Mooney. Ray Price, double movement. It'll be a penalty to Canterbury. It is. See it again. There's no question that it's a double movement. Graham Hughes, I'll come to you in a moment, with Steve Mortimer as Ray Price bullocks for the line. Now Sterling and Gillespie are trading punches, and Gillespie is really working overtime on Sterling. Well, have a look at it again. Cameras follow the attempt at the try, but they were the only things that really followed the play. All eyes went to an on-field battle between Gillespie and Sterling. Now, he's put Gillespie in the sin bin for 10. Gillespie walked past Taylor and had some more to say. Taylor, Kenny. Long ball to Sterling. They've got to score. Atkins gets the try that Parramatta's been working for the last 5 to 10 minutes. 21-12 the score. Graham Atkins the try scorer. And maybe, I'm not suggesting for a moment that Parramatta has been unlucky here today. Far from it. But there is an example of something Graham Hughes was suggesting to them a long, long time ago. You won't beat them up the middle. You've got to reach the extremities.
Parramatta always had the numbers here. It was just a case of shifting the ball out wide, a long pass over the top. Then Sterling finally drew and gave onto Atkins, and he did the rest and scored in the corner.
Can't pick them out, mate. I think our forwards definitely show we are the best in the comp, and probably like to thank Pricey for his extra motivation when he wrote in one of his comments about the players, and the boys have really answered it on the football field, and that's the only way to do it.
Is the feeling that strong about that column of Ray Price?
Well, it's very strong, you know. There is a players' code, and we all respect that, and I think the players sat out here today. The only place to do it is on the ground. But congratulations to Canterbury, and I think the referee's been a very, very fair man today.
Thanks, Sid.
There's the siren in the background, bringing down the curtain on this Parramatta-Canterbury clash. And after all the fire and the brimstone, now they meet and shake hands. It's a crazy world we live in. Canterbury 21, Parramatta 12, the battle of the stadium. Mortimer, Peter 2, Tunks 1, Lamb 4 goals and the drop goal. Parramatta, Sterling and Atkins tries, and Atkins kicked 2 goals.